Afternoon all. I just wanted to jump on and just give you an update really of how crap life with MS can be. So this week has seen a new addition to the MS Coleman King household. I've had to have catheters installed or put in. I don't know how you'd word it. But basically, I've been really struggling with my bladder now for probably about 6 to 10, if not 15 years. But I have finally caved and said it's time for a catheter. Basically, I was having to wear tenor ladies that were bigger than a yacht. But surprisingly weren't the biggest ones that you can get, which I was very shocked to hear. But I have had a catheter put in, and so now have a nice white bag on the side of my leg, and at bedtime have to connect it to a bigger bag, and it all drains through, just so that there's not pee all over the bed or the floor, which is quite... well, it's needed, let's face it. Nobody wants to sleep in a piss-soaked bed. So yeah, it's not been the easiest of weeks because I feel like I've kind of given in again to the monster of MS. But it has made it easier as well. I don't have to wear tenor ladies anymore. However, I have kind of been a bit nervous about that because I've been worried that it might fall out, or I've just got like, I'm very paranoid about these things when it's new and you don't know what to expect and whatnot. And it's times like this that I would have spoken to my dad, because my dad wore a catheter for the whole of his life, from me, well, sorry, for the whole of my life, should I say. Because he fell and broke his back when I was 18 months old. So I've not really known any different. I've known, or I remember having to pull over on trips to Scarborough or Isle of Wight, or even in France, just pull into a lay-by so my dad could empty his bag, which now I can completely relate to, because like Dave went out to an open day today for a college for his son, and I asked him if he could check my bag before he went, and it really kind of struck a chord in my heart, I'd say. And as like life changing or altering as it is or can be, let's say, it's not the end of the world either. I saw my dad be so strong through my childhood. I know that this is not meaning that I'm giving in. It means that I'm learning to deal with the symptoms or the effects of my MS, or things that my MS is throwing at me, let's say. And yeah, it's been hard, but it's not the hardest thing that I've probably ever had to deal with. My mum came round yesterday and she was absolutely exhausted, and I could just tell. And it's all to do with medication screw-ups by the doctors. But regardless, we were just talking and she was saying all things that have been thrown at me, how her heart bleeds for me, and how unfair life's been to us all. But I said something back to my mum, and I think it is so true. And I'm not like a raving lunatic or anything, so I don't want you all to think that I am, which is probably something a raving lunatic could say, but hey ho. Things are only given to those that are strong enough to deal with them, and my mum said she can't believe how accepting of it all I am. But the thing is, there's nothing I can do to change these things. It's not like I can say, oh, rather than a catheter, I'll just do, I'll just have a new bladder instead, and then I'll be fixed, because I wouldn't be fixed, because it's not my bladder's fault. It's the messages from my brain to my bladder, like the signals that you get when you're normal, because I have been normal, well, semi-normal, let's face it, I've never been normal, but the signals that you get that tell you, oh, I need to go to the toilet, I literally got them probably about a second before I was due to pee myself. So it makes sense that this is an easier way. I know that I just need to look at my leg every so often. I took a picture of it when it was not full, let's say, because nobody wants to see a yellow bag, let's face it. But I'll see if I can post a picture in here, and if not, I will add one to my profile or in the comments or something. I don't know what I can do, but it's just something else that had to happen to make life easier to deal with. Saying that though, there's like a big sticker on my leg, like a big circle, and the tubes kind of feed through it, and there's like like the clips that you get to keep your food fresh in a food bag. They're like crocodile clips, and they've got like a little latch that goes over. Well, there's one of those on it. And because I'm such a shuffler in bed, obviously I'm now on my third sticker, night 3 tonight, and this will be my third sticker. So I think I need to arrange to have either some stickier stickers or more stickers. I think that's probably going to be the way forward. But it's just learning to deal with something else. It's another hurdle that's been put in the pathway. But you all know the saying by now: put up, shut up, crack on, because there's nothing I can do about it. But I just wanted to say, like, I realised the other day I got diagnosed in 2008, and I'm just trying to work out maths, and I'm absolutely rubbish. So what will it be? 8 off 25, 17. So I've had MS for 17 and a half years now, and it's not got any better, because there's nothing to cure it or make it better. There's things that are meant to be able to stabilise it or slow the progression down, but the story of the Hanley, Sugden, King Coleman life that I've led, it's none of the treatments have worked for me. Sorry, camera angles are rubbish today. So I'm just having to cope with things as the cards are dealt. I just have to deal with it, because there's nothing else I can do. But if anybody has any questions or comments, or has anything that they'd like to know or whatever, just comment or share my post, just to create more awareness about MS and the issues that people probably don't know about. So yeah, just give it a like and a share, and if you can, subscribe to my YouTube channel, that'd be good too. Thank you. Take care, everyone.